Hello everyone, welcome to this lesson on legal conditions for the German driving license theory exam. In this lesson, we will focus on key legal requirements you need to know purely from an exam standpoint to pass your exam. We will cover everything from registration plate regulations to reporting changes and handling vehicle inspections. So let's get started. Let's understand two types of registration certificates required for your vehicle in Germany. The first, we have the registration certificate part 1, or in German it Fahrzeugschein. This document contains important information about your vehicle category, permissible axle load, dimensions such as length, height and width, engine power, number of seats, including the driver, maximum speed and so on. Note to always keep your Fahrzeugschein or Part 1 certificate handy in your car. So if you are stopped by police, you will need to present this document along with your driving license and your ID card. Next is registration certificate Part 2. In German it is Fahrzeugbrief. This is the ownership document of your vehicle. And it's crucial that this document is kept at home. Why? If someone steals your car, they could potentially use this Part 2 certificate to re-register the vehicle in their own name, making it easier for them to claim ownership. Let's move on to the next slide. Now let's talk about the regulations concerning registration plates. First, with respect to placement, it's important that the registration plates are placed in required locations on your vehicle. This ensures that they are properly visible and comply with legal standards. Readability is important. The plates must be easy to read from a reasonable distance. If they are not legible, it could result in fines or complications if stopped by authorities. At night or in low light conditions, the registration plates must be illuminated. This is essential for ensuring they can be read in darkness. Remember about alterations. Registration plate is an official document. This means you must not alter it anyway. Do not attach any foils, stickers or other modifications to the plate. Such alterations can lead to legal issues and fines. Let's move to the next slide. Now let's understand the requirements if there are changes related to vehicle ownership or your personal details. If you change your name or place of residence, it is essential to notify the vehicle licensing authority. This ensures that your vehicle registration details are kept up to date. However, you do not need to report changes in your liability insurance to the licensing authority. But it is important to keep your insurance valid and up to date. With regard to change of ownership, when replacing the vehicle owner, there is no need for a general inspection of the vehicle itself. However, you must inform the licensing authority about the change in ownership. Additionally, you need to provide proof of third-party liability insurance for the vehicle. So these steps ensures that the new owner is compliant with the insurance requirements. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's discuss what you need to know about technical modifications to your vehicle and the required assessment. After making any modifications to your vehicle, you must have an assessment performed promptly. Delaying this assessment can lead to serious consequences, such as fines from authorities, loss of insurance coverage, and being recorded in the Central Register of Road Traffic Offenders. During this assessment, an acceptance report is usually created. This report verifies that the modifications meet the regulatory standards and ensures that your vehicle remains compliant with safety requirements. An entry about the modifications may also be made in Part 1 of your registration certificate. You are required to carry this acceptance report with you whenever you drive. If requested, such as during a stop and search operation, you must present this report to the authorities. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's go over the details about your vehicle roadworthiness test. You can locate the upcoming main inspection date for your vehicle in Part 1 of your registration certificate. These documents provide you with essential information about when your next test is due. Another place to find this information is on the inspection tag located on the rear license plate. This tag displays the date of the next required inspection. For passenger cars, the initial general inspection is required after 3 years from the vehicle's first registration. Subsequent inspections are then needed every 2 years thereafter. Even if your vehicle, such as caravan trailer, has been unused for an extended period like 6 months, you still need to adhere to the inspection date indicated on the test stamp. The inspection schedule must be followed regardless of whether the vehicle has been in use or not. Let's move on to the next slide. European Accident Report Form and its importance. The European Accident Form should always be kept on hand in your vehicle. It simplifies the process of recording accidents, especially when you are involved with individuals who speak different languages. This form helps in documenting the details of the accident clearly and comprehensively. It allows all parties involved in the accident to independently document the incident, which can be particularly useful in avoiding misunderstanding and ensuring accurate records. Remember that the European Accident Report Form is not intended for clarifying or settling insurance claims. It is purely for documenting the accident details, which might later be used for your insurance purpose. Thank you, and that's all with this session. See you in the next one.